Wow. I have now attempted to make this reading 7 times. A little bit fussy, not gonna lie, but I really want to persevere. There was a child practicing their instrument. It sounded like a mix between a broken recorder and a broken keyboard. They were rocking only dissonant notes. I think they've maybe have called it a night. Okay. Well, fuck. Now that it's been 7 times, I've used multiple decks. Okay, we're gonna stick with this little deck, but I have no idea what's gonna come out now. I don't care. I'm like, God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, Archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors. What is the energy? What is this nonsense? 7 times to do a reading. Now, see, normally a Gemini, usually after 3 times, if it's not flowing, I'm done. Yeah, there's a determination here. And before I started any of the readings, I talked to my son and was feeling pretty good, as I usually do when I talk to my son. Things are great. I'm at my pal's house, got the cutie dog, great. And then I started to the reading and like my energy got really weird. I don't know. And then it just was chaos. Oh, there that child is going again. Great. Oh my God. I don't know if I can actually do these readings tonight. I guess they wet their palate and they got a little drink of water. They seem to have found more energy to keep going. Okay, well, Grandma. Like, are we only doing scales of dissonance? Yeah, there's something here about like the only thing that's like happening right now is just like a very dissonant, aggravating, irritating, externally based energy. Now, I will never fault a child for loving music and loving instruments. There's just certain tones at a certain point of the day, if I'm like already tired or a little overstimulated myself, that there's certain sounds and like pitches, frequencies, where I'm like, we have to stop right now. Well, there's something resilient about you, just like this energy. You triumph. You are here to be like, fight to see another day. Okay. Yeah, so what's going on? What is this energy, Grandmama? Is it this one? Oh, there's 2. Okay. Okay, well, we have the 6 of Swords to the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles started one of the 7 many readings that I did. Okay, so we're back to this 10 of Pentacles. The reading just before this one was the 10 of Cups. Okay, so we're kind of still in this trajectory of like, things that you can't see coming are like good things, because that was like kind of the vibe of the last reading was like, what's great that's headed towards you that you don't see as we like wrap up this year and head into 2026. Well, it seems like you're just cruising right in. This is the first card. So this beautiful 6 of Swords. We're seeing that Canadian maple, although Japan has maples. Anyway, it gives me a real Canadian feel. It's got that fall feeling. Now, it's interesting because this person is traveling with people, but their backs are turned. We can't see, but this person is facing me like they're looking back. Okay. And then we have this 10 of Penties, which I love. Okay. Okay, well, there's movement of some kind. It could be literal moves, more traveling, I don't know, but there's some kind of movement here, and it seems to be headed right towards that 10 of Pentacles. Bless up. Can I get an amen? Amen. Okay. Who's next? Who wants to go? Oh, who flipped over? Oh my God. Hello. 6 of Wands to the Lovers, but the Lovers was the first one I saw, so that will go right beside the 10 of Penties. Yes, please. 6 of Wands is going to go right under that 6 of Swords. Whew. Well, And the lovers is ruled by the 6. So I'm already seeing 666. So let's not get freaky about it. Okay. Okay, well, Grandmama, you gotta bring that presence in deep. I get spice level 9 million. You're softer. Okay, so let's bring it down, Charlie Brown. I'm open. I'm feeling this. I'm very excited. So what are we putting underneath the 10 of Pentacles? 2 cards again. Okay, this is the thing. I don't want 2 cards. Please, just 1 card. What card is going underneath the 10 of Pentacles? The 8 of Cups. Georgie. Sorry, I have to make sure Georgie, she's still kind of a puppy, so I have to make sure she's not destroying something. She's doing something on the bed. Georgie. Georgie Whiskers. If you're getting up to shenanigans, I will not be impressed. Especially because I just tried to take her out for a walk and she was like, no. Okay. I'll deal with it. Whatever's there is there. If it's a poop, it's a pee. I'll deal with it. Okay, well, what's going underneath the lovers? Oh, the Queen of Swords. I love this Queen of Swords. And what you can't tell, because I've said it before, I'll say it again, the iPhone 13 last year decided that it was never going to zoom in ever again. And I refuse to give Apple any more of my money to figure it out. Anyway, but what you can't really tell, but there's these in this little section. They're just like little hearts. So, and she's to me like a soft Queen of Swords. Like her expression, the way she's kind of hanging out. She's got her little kitty. Like she's feeling soft. Like she's kind of just like, this is my sword. Like I think she's just kind of like, just used to saying hello with it, like, hey, but like she's soft. She's not really in the mood to like rip off anyone's heads. And oh, her throne is made of crystals. Oh, it's kind of nice because as we saw in the Light Seers deck, that Queen of Swords, she's sitting on that cement cushion with that little, her heart bowl in that little cage. But this though, a crystal throne, and it's got like some nice backing, so it's got some cushions. But I really just feel like, yeah, this person is crystal clear. Crystal clear. They don't even need to get spice level 9 million because it's just, they see things beforehand, and then I feel like they kind of circumvent, and they've just really mastered a directness without being brutal. It's still going to smart for people who don't want to take any kind of accountability and who don't care for the truth. But they really do say it as just kind of like, this is just, yeah, they don't need to get ruffled. The energy behind it is just so steadfast. And it's just kind of like fact, fact, fact. And whatever your reaction or response is, not my responsibility. Yeah, not my monkeys, not my circus. Okay, well, the 6 of Swords to the 6 of Wands. What's going underneath? Oh my God, is it going to be another 6? I'm going to scream. All right. Well, no, too many, but I did see the Emperor. Okay, hold on. Grandma, please, just 1 card. 1 card. Who is this? No. 1 card. What is going underneath the 6 of Swords to the 6 of Wands? Oh, Devi Devil. Devi Devil, but you know what? This is my favorite devil out of all the cards, because you know why? I always say, this is, what is it, 2 scoops of ice cream? Exactly. Oh, speaking of ice cream, now, hear this. My roommate, who actually has impeccable taste, they were the one to put me onto the coconut vanilla McCain's cake that I would never normally try in a million years. They were correct. It is otherworldly. They brought home ice cream last night that, again, I eat the shit out of things. It would be in the bottom 50. I would never it's the Christmas President's Choice ice cream. It has candy canes, it has dark chocolate and mint. At first, you're like, am I eating toothpaste? And then all of these glorious textures and flavors come through. I literally spoke all night about it. I was like, whoever designed this recipe, it's a 9 million out of 9, 8, or 10, you know? It's like they killed it. So anyway, going back to old Debbie Devil here. 2 scoops of ice cream, 100%. I'm gonna be sold. This little bag of loot, as I've said, in Canada land, we have the loonies and the toonies. So again, there's probably all of 20 bucks in loonies and toonies. What a great time. Like, what can't you do with that? That's a great day to be had by all, because you can definitely get some French fries or a burger, some ice cream. It's tempting. Like, that's what I mean. I'm sold. You don't need to torture me. Just offer me some ice cream. Like, I don't like pain. I love ice cream. That's always why I've said, like, oh my God, I couldn't be a spy. Before anyone have to threaten, like, torture, I'm just like, for one, I can't even stub my toe. Like, that kind of pain, I'm not into physical pain. Love ice cream. All you have to do is offer me, especially those Oreo ice cream sandwiches. Oh, they take me right the fuck out. Sold. Sold. Any secrets? Yours. Don't care. You don't need to torture me. Just give me ice cream. Okay. 10 of Penties to the 8 of Cups. Oh, did you walk away from the 10 of Penties? Did you walk away from a family situation? Maybe. We don't know. Let's see. What's going underneath the 10 of Pentacles to the 8 of Cups? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Huh? Let's see. What's this last card? And then we'll clarify. Okay, so what's the Lovers to the Queen of Swords? What's going underneath that? What's the last card here? Oh, the 9 of Wands. Georgie. Hi, girl. You want to come say hi or what? Oh, get over here. Come say hi. Come say hi to the world, you little cutie. You want to come up? Come here. Where are you? Come here. Oh, I can't lift you. You're right there. Come over here. Hold on, guys. You got to see this dog. She's wicked fucking cute. Okay, come here. Well, no, you got to help me out here. Why do animals do this? Why do they go to the most awkward spot? They want the thing. She wants to be picked up, and she's going right underneath the chair, but looking at me like I'm daft. Okay, well, come here, babe. Come here. Okay. Oh, come say hi. Look at this little cutie. Oh my God, little devil. See, that's what I mean. These types of devils, when they show up with ice cream, a bag of loot, or a little cute puppy face. Okay. Okay. Are we going to do a reading together, Georgie? Okay, well, let's clarify. We're going to do it with Georgie. Okay, well, Georgie, what do you think, girl? Let's clarify that 6 of Swords, shall we? You're cute. Oh, God, I can't even. You're wicked cute. Okay. Okay, so the 6 of Swords is clarified by this Page of Pentacles. And as you see, flipping a coin, thank you, and we have a map. Yeah, so you're like making a decision. You're like, well, I don't know. You're really walking away from, well, let's see what this 10 of Penties is. What are they walking away from? I don't know. Yeah, we gotta go for a walk. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Let's clarify you. The 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you walked away again. There's been a lot of like D-town, the big D, which is not the fun D, divorce town, separation. Could be your family, like, you know, mom, dad, siblings, all the things. Because, yeah, now you're single as a Pringle, but look at you, you're happy. Yeah, it's like you woke up and you flipped a coin, you're like, where do I want to go? I'm leaving these bitches behind. Okay. And to be honest, the Lovers, it's kind of like you choose yourself. Right, Georgie? Sometimes you gotta choose yourself. Okay, but let's clarify. Let's clarify, okay? All right. Queen of Pentacles, you choose yourself. Okay, thank you. You're really living your best life since you've made this decision. Yeah, because the next card is the 6 of Wands. It's success. And then the next card is the 8 of Cups. And then you're that Queen of Swords sitting on your crystal clear throne. Okay, let's clarify. So what is the success here? You're triumphant. You're victorious. See, the Chariot. And what's so funny is that this Chariot, see how we have like the directions of like which way. Well, we see it here. So you're successful at leaving, like wherever you decide to go or whatever this change looks like for you. It's just like you just pick the thing that's like a great fit. You're a great fit, Georgie. Okay, so you're walking away. We're walking away. Yeah, we're setting boundaries. We say we're worth more. Okay, so let's clarify, Georgie. What is up? Do you want to go down? Here. Here you go, dear. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you've walked away and now you can have a rest. This kind of feels like, I don't know, the last few readings, there seems to be a bit of a theme here, or just like a lot of people are walking away from people, places, and things. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm very symbolic around my birthday and New Year's, where I really do. I'm like, okay, let's review what's been going on from year to year, from birthday to birthday, but also from like January 1st to January 1st. So Four of Swords is past facing though. Okay. Well, I think it says past because it's the Three of Swords, right? It's the Three of Swords to the Four of Swords. Okay, so yeah, this thing that you've walked away from is like, okay, you've walked away and you're feeling pretty good about it. Like we see that Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, that Lovers, you're choosing yourself, that self-love. But with any kind of ouchies of the heart, you need some R&R. Okay, Queen of Swords. Let's clarify. Oh my God, Wheel of Fortune. And look, it's landed on the new house. There's just all this emphasis on the clarity, like whatever new decision, but there seems to be literally a physical movement, a physical move or relocation, a new home. Perhaps you've lived in like kind of the same region for a really long time. Maybe you haven't traveled a lot. That's okay. But there is this emphasis on like you doing something radically different by your own standards. Only you can know that. Like I myself, like I left home wicked early. The second, like literally, I was practically still 15 because like my birthday's in the summer. So I was 15. The second I turned 16, I moved to Montreal. I left home, but even before then, like before I actually technically left the home, I'd already kind of left the home. But for some folks, it's not that way. Like I've moved quite a bit. Yeah, I think this is really new for you. A big change, for sure. This is a big deal. Okay, so there's something tempting here. Okay, so what is Debbie Devil? Ooh, the Five of Pentacles. Uh-oh, she's banging on her bells, which means that she has to go poop or pee. Hold on, let's see if we can get through this. Is this that past person, the person who did put you on the cold? Like whatever family member that you've like walked away from? Okay, what do they want? Why are they showing up? What is this? The Devil to the Five of Pentacles. It's the Magician. Something or someone wants to kind of, or a lot, like they want to destabilize you or to put you in an energy of believing that you don't have everything at your disposal again. Yeah, because you're doing great. I think it's really apparent to everyone just how you're soaring. You're soaring in your life. By walking away, it has not actually put you out in the cold. And so now people want to punish you. They actually want to make sure that you're suffering. And they want you to not believe in yourself. Because yeah, they want to knock you down a couple pegs, a lot of pegs, not a few, like a lot. Oh, these are some nasty people. Okay. Well, yeah, because the last card is the Nine of Wands. Okay, so wait. So before the Nine of Wands, we have this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, real quickly though, who is the devil? What is the devil? Is it multiple people? Yeah, like how many devils do we have here? Is this just like one person, like Divorce Town, D-Town? Or is this like the whole family, moms, dads, siblings, the works? How many people? Let's just establish that. How many people? Oh, it's one. It's an emperor. Oh, so a devolved emperor? Oh, yuck. Oh, this has personality disorder written all over it. Yeah. You walked away from an emperor. And of course, this emperor is just like, what? You would choose to leave me? Like, they can't even conceive. And because you're thriving without them, you're just taking you. Look at this Nine of Pentacles. She's great. Yeah, look, she's got a snack. She's got some vino. She's in the garden. She's got on her, like, relaxation station slippers. Yeah, her hat's off. She's off shift. And that was clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So, like, even though you walked away from money, like the comforts that an emperor would give, you're like, you know what? No, it's not worth the money. I can't fucking stand you. I can't stand being here a second, minute longer more. In fact, I find everything about you just like repugnant, grotesque. Yeah, so this person wants to knock you down a couple notches. Okay, so now that we've established that, so what is this Knight of Pentacles about? The Six of Pentacles. Okay, tell me a little bit more. Who's offering it? Who is this person? The World. Well, it's someone else single as a Pringle. This also might be like a best friend, because like I'm seeing two very similar energies. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. I feel like you meet someone who's just also been like, oh my God, I'm just going through a divorce too, and I'm also living my best life. And they're going to help you to some extent. They're going to be generous. They have an offer of some kind. Maybe it's actually you move in with someone, you know? For some of us, you do. After the big D-town, sometimes you have to get a roommate. Or rely on some help. Uh-oh, she's banging on those bells. Georgie, I'm coming, girl. Okay, so the Nine of Wands. The Page of Cups. You might not trust this person when they come forth, because also we have this emperor, this devilish energy that's like trying to interfere and like keep you monetarily too. It's the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, like there's something about the money piece here. Like you're just too comfortable. You're just doing too well on your own. They don't like that. But with this Nine of Wands to the Page of Cups, and with this other person that I think is very similar to what you're going through, oh, you're like, you got your headbandies, right? Like all of these are steaming. Like you've really been in a battle with this devil emperor. And so you want to be open, but again, you want to be discerning, because yeah, we have this the five of Swords. Whole lot of mental fuckery here. Okay, let's go back to this person, to that Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles world. Who is this person? What card represents them? The Ten of Swords. See? They just have also, I feel like, been through a disgusting separation or divorce. Georgie, baby, what are we doing over there? What are we doing over there? But also, I have tried to take this dog out like 7 million times, and she refused every single one of them. And when I did take her out for the poo walk, where we actually went out, okay, hold on. Hello, world. Okay, well, we last left off when Georgie had to go take a big fat dump. And then life happened, and so it is the next night. I've literally just walked 5 hours straight. No hyperbole here. And I'm very tired, but I do want to finish this reading. So, you have this person who's gone through a very similar experience. We saw it in the Ten of Swords. But I just wanted to get a little bit more Snoopy and Scoopy as to who this person is to you. Okay, So, hello again. Hello again. Okay, real quick. Grandma, get in here. Stat. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, Archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors. Okay, Grandmama, where we left off from yesterday, before Georgie had to take a big fat dump. Okay, hold on, no. Let me finish, Grandmama. Okay, so collective has this person. We saw that this person is coming towards them, that the collective may not trust initially, because we're dealing with Debbie Devil. But this person who's coming towards collective also has been dealing with some Debbie Devils. They had the 10 of Swords, big time ouchies. Okay. And they want to offer you something. Okay, so Grandmama, they showed up as the World. And I believe it was the Knight of Pentacles. I was listening to the reading several hours ago now, but I got the gist of it. Okay. Who is this person? Tell me a bit more. Who is this person that wants to come towards the collective? Oh, La Lune. Oh, P.S. guys, I figured out the 8-pointed star. We'll talk about that another time. But Spirit did come through. We unraveled a bit more of the mystery. Okay. The Moon. Well, I feel like this is someone who moves, not in the shadows, because they're not in the shadow, but there's a stillness here, right? Like, it's just the little kitty to its reflection, but this person does have a way of moving quietly or behind the scenes, but their actions are pure, because again, it's not a shadow. We see their shadow, but again, it's illuminated. The Moon does rule emotions. And again, because we can see their silhouette, I feel like even when they're not disclosing, they disclose, right? Like, I have a face. You always know how I feel about something. I can't hide anything. And I feel like that's how this person is. They may be a bit more reserved or quiet, but you always know where you stand. And nothing's truly hidden with this person. It's just, oh, what's the word, Spirit? What would be a way to describe it? And they're definitely someone who believes in themselves. Like, I'd say a really good sense of self-worth and value. But yeah, they're mysterious. They'll always continue to surprise you in the best ways possible. But yeah, definitely. And I feel like they bring illumination. That's part of what they do. They illuminate things in ways, again, that are kind of unsuspecting. But just like how I personally love looking at this card. Sorry, there's a bit of glare. Hold on, let me see if I can move this a whisper here. But just like a clear, starry night. I don't know. And even like the reflection. See, this reflection actually doesn't have distortion. It's very placid. Oh, and there's a path. Yeah, even when they don't know the way, they know the way. I feel like this is someone who also really trusts themselves at this point in their lives. Like, yeah, I would say that part of their sense of self and that trust in self is just, they've been working at themselves and at life for a while, and so it takes a lot to be able to trust yourself. They trust their experiences. They trust, I don't know, but they're definitely emotional. It does rule Pisces. And with the placidness, this like even Steven, I feel like they are emotionally regulated. Again, not everything gets disclosed in the ways that you would think, but they're very open. Okay, so what is it they want to offer you? Guys, the Ten of Pentacles. And isn't that what we started the reading off on? So we start there and we end there. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Like groundedness, rootedness, things that are rooted in love, things that are rooted in the actual, you know, not just lip service. Because you don't get here through just lip service. This is applied effort, applied action, being reliable, being sturdy, keeping your promises, showing up for yourself and for other people, and co-creating, you know? And this is always going to look a lot of different ways to people. But in whatever way that looks for you, that's what they want to share with you. And again, it's co-creative. Oh my God, stop. To the King of Cups, to the Sun. Ah, scream-worthy. Beautiful. So yeah, there is a lot of emotion here. Oh, and that Knight of Wands is underneath. So, oh, and I see the Lovers peeking out on top here. And see, I like this Knight of Wands because with the Page or the Knight of Wands, normally that can be indicative of kind of a reckless energy, right? Young pup. So maybe at times inadvertently careless and callous and wanting to serve self and those passions. But with this one, I don't know, again, there's a peacefulness. Like, we don't see the quick moving, but there's a curiosity and a fearlessness, an observation and a willingness to like either move away or move towards. But so I see this as like allowing themselves to feel good feelings about you, like to be curious, and it's not a reckless. It's the curiosity, the motivation to move towards and to be like, I want to take a risk on this. And to be like unafraid, right? Like that's a big old dragon. And this person is just like got the red cape on, like not like, you know, it's like a broom, a kitty, and a cape. And a wand, but still going up against a dragon. But this person is like, I got this. Or at least I'm like, I'm gonna pause here and like stare at this terrifying thing. This is what I mean. Like again, their sense of self, their sense of strength, like they really kind of know what they're made of, and like they're willing to be uncomfortable to explore things, because being uncomfortable isn't the same as being afraid. It just means that it hasn't been explored. What's this? Oh yeah, okay. What do we got here? Oh yeah, we got mermaids in the background. We got dolphins. We have a kitty with a koi fish. We got some freedom toes out, and those look like Skims because it's very flesh toned. I don't know. Oh, he does have a telescope. That's the first time again noticing that he's holding a telescope. Yeah, like this is someone again comfortable to wait and look for the right match. I know I talk about pacing a lot, but it's something I find very attractive. When again, you can feel all the feelings, but it's knowing how to temper it. So you acknowledge where you're like, ooh, I got big feelings in here. But because of this maturity, it's understanding that there's timing, a pacing, also realizing that you're interacting with someone else and they're coming from their own lens and their own experiences. So you have to take that into account. But they're also acknowledging their own big feelings. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a delicate balance here. But what we can see, though, is that this person's intentions are very true. They're very honest. And they're willing to take a risk, because this is, to me, what this is about. Because it is a risk. It's a risk when that's intimacy, when you're feeling things and it makes you vulnerable, you know, to put yourself out on the line, to also when you've gone through terrible experiences with people, instead of becoming bitter and jaded, but again, to approach it pragmatically, again, to kind of review things, take accountability, or to, you know, but to, at the end of the day, to trust love, to trust self, to be like, okay, that last experience was horrendous, but it doesn't define everything. I love this. Okay. Well, how are you gonna feel? Or if you already kind of know this person, what are your thoughts and feelings? It could be right now, the future. Oh my God, 6 to the 6. Again, didn't we see that in the reading? Wasn't there like a bit of a 6-6-6 vibe there? And I said if I got another 6, I was gonna scream. Anyway, we got a lot of 6s. And these two 6s in particular, like, oh my God, success and sweetness. But I see this as like success in the willingness to believe in good things, you know? To try again. Yeah, the willingness to just believe that, like, no matter what still presents at times, to be like, this doesn't have to define everything. And to be like, I don't know, it takes a lot of courage to just be open, even if it isn't friendship, right? To just put yourself out on the line and be like, hey, why not? I'm worth it. This person seems to be worth it. No harm, no foul. And even if I do get rejected, it's literally not the end of the world. It's okay. And it's still worth it. Okay. Couple last cards here. And then I gotta go to bed. I'm wicked tired. Okay. So when you two come together, okay, wait, I want to put these cards back in because there's some pretty good cards on the table and we discussed it thoroughly. Okay. So when you two come together in whatever way that looks like in real life, it could be coughing over a pair of bananas at the grocery store, you know, where you sneeze and they say bless you, and then they pass you a banana because you were reaching for one anyways. I don't know. We never know how this is going to play out, but when you two actually, in real life, not internet land, not YouTube land, but in real life, what's that first real interaction going to be like? Oh my God, it's the son to the emperor. I can't with you two. It's late, so I can't scream, but it's like a, you know, totally delicious. Oh, man. I just love it. I can't be mad about it. Oh my God. You know who's peeking out? Lady Justice. You know I love her. It's who I'm personally married to for life. Love Lady Justice. Okay, well, in conclusion, Grandmama, is there anything else you want to say to the collective before we get tucked in? And it's actually the most magical winter night. For those of you who don't have magical snow, it's like a Christmas movie right now. All of the decorations are out in the city. I live in one of the most beautiful cities in Canada, truth be told. It's very European. It's gorge. We have big trees, so, and it's like gentle snowflakes right now. It's like a Christmas movie. Like, I'm surprised I didn't have like a Hallmark moment on the way home. You know those Christmas movies, those romantic ones where you're just like stumbling around. Anyway. Okay, last messages. Last messages. Wow. Judgment to the King of Pentacles. Exactly. The judgment has been made. Oh, to that Knight of Cups. Exactly. The judgment's been made. It's just nothing but sweet. I don't know, sweet Christmas kisses. Ooh, maybe some eggnog kisses. Whoa. I love eggnog. It's not for everybody. It is a little bit thick, but what can I say? I'm a size queen. I like it thick. Oh, Christmas love. Yeah, I'm getting a real, I don't know. I'm hearing Christmas tunes. I do. I love Christmas. It's literally the ambiance. I love old Christmas tunes. I love Christmas movies. I love the lights. I love eggnog. I love the food. It's magic. I know it's not everyone's favorite holiday. I totally get it. But for me, I lean right in. Oh my god, is there gonna be a mistletoe kiss? No, guys, I shared this story a long time ago, but to this date, the sweetest kiss I ever had was the first winter I moved to New York, 2010, and it was the winter they got the most snow that they've ever had. I didn't realize that New York doesn't really get a lot of snow. Suffice to say, whatever, I'll share that story fully another time to revisit it, but to date, it was magic. When I forget what magic feels like, I remember that gift. It was spectacular, and it was with a stranger, but it was just like literally the most pure, sweetest moment with someone I would never have suspected I would have had a smooch with, but it was just like a beautiful gift, and that's what I'm kind of feeling here. And it was just like a night like tonight in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Whoever that person is, oh man, wherever you are, I don't even know what your face looks like. And not because I was wasted, but because it was literally, oh my god, 16 years ago now? Wow, you ever have those moments where you wake up and something's like 16 years ago? Ay, 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 okay. Well, I had a terrible sleep again last night. So, now that I've literally walked 5 hours, I had an appointment that was an hour that way, and then to come back home was an hour, but then I decided to go to a meeting, to be honest. So I went to a meeting that was an hour away, and then I walked home again. Yeah, 4 hours, I guess, not 5 hours. Anyway, I'm tired. My dogs are barking. Okay, well, have a great night, guys. Let's get tucked. Let's get tucky. You know, a little smooch on the forehead, get a little kiss. Okay, well, good night, guys. Stay blessed, stay golden.